Ladies and gentlemen, how you all doing? This is Conor.
And I'm Rangru. Hello, hello, hello.
And first of all, folks, from here, from the both of us, from both North and South North America, a very Merry Christmas to you out there. Hopefully this year's been everything you guys have been looking for. And to those farther afield, happy holidays to you too. We are going to be bringing you a two-pack of games from the finals from a one-day tournament this past weekend. But Rang, I'm sure you want to tell us more about it. So how about you go for it? Who do we have?
So, on left hand side in blue, we have Harry Spider as the Polish division, and right hand side we have Eugene as the 21st Panzer division. This is a short one-day tournament that was hosted last Saturday, and it's essentially just a simple 1v1 tournament, main gimmick being that you can only play non-DLC divisions. So, no second, no fourth, no 16th, and all of that. And these are the finals matches from from the from said tournament.
So yes, guys, we're gonna have you with a couple of stocking stuffers here. We don't
Mm-hmm.
want to take you away too much from the turkey or the roast beef, but regardless, this is show.
Yeah, yeah, and it's gonna be a rather big map for a rather short game. Both of them are gonna be pretty short, and you will see why when the game gets started. It seems a bit silly. I know you might be wondering why we're just doing like two very short matches, but these are the finals from the tournament, so they're kind of like, it's the finals.
How can you
It's a bit
not?
weird.
How can you not? We want to go and
Yeah,
recognize the community and just give those guys their
yeah.
due, because they have worked hard to get here, of course.
Yeah.
Naturally, this is the Poles against the 21st Panzer, which means the Poles, I would have to say, do have a rather delicious edge and firepower early on.
Oh yeah, up north. I mean, we got like a stag count, a bunch of infantry, the fire support cromwell, and from 21st we got two Panzer Grenadiers and a single Pack 38. As we got the main big Pack 43 going down south, which is great on this map, especially in the southern area, so I can just shut down the entire southern flank. But Harry Spider's not really going to be doing anything down there.
And why does he need to? I mean, if anything, if
Mm-hmm.
he just crushes one wing, he should be totally fine to push through, correct?
Which is exactly what he's doing up north with all the rifles coming down the road. Now, the Panic Grenadiers do have a pretty good fight against the rifles, or the Strelchkis, I could say,
Mm-hmm.
as the Strelchkis aren't exactly great infantry by themselves, but, the Stag Hound and Fire Support, they can do pretty well.
And the second stack count's coming on in as well, so that, as well as the infantry Cromwell, that is going to be kind of devastating, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
even though 35S is being brought on in, I don't know that's going to do a whole lot. I will say, the funny thing about show, at least, is that had the Germans not wanted to get bogged down in a town fight, they should have been able to sweep wide around the bottom part of the map.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, I understand
Wait,
bringing...
did you
Oh,
say for sure or for show?
for for show, my dude, for show.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but please go ahead.
but no, like it's kind of a shame right now because that Pack 43, which is such a huge point investment, is not going to be doing anything down south, as Harry Spider's putting all his resources up north. And honestly, for Harry Spider, for him to do a southern assault wouldn't be too absurd either, because those fire support Cromwells are really good in this map, especially in the southern area because it got 1.2 kilometer range. Whereas you see the town is just it's not looking too good for Eugene.
Well, that's the thing, though. I think, honestly, considering the fact that he can just spam infantry, I can't help but feel that really a town assault's way better for him as opposed to going around the
Mm-hmm.
south.
Yeah, and also once you capture the town, it's pretty easy to hold the town, especially with all
Infantry
the infantry
support?
spam, and like
Indeed.
all the stag counts are really nice for pose, which are much better in a close range firefight. But we do have the 35S coming in, and that's gonna be a little bit outnumbered compared to two stags.
Sorry, I had to get a quick cough off air there.
Oh no problem.
Folks, I'm sorry, for the next couple of videos, I am just coming off the flu, so I might occasionally either sound a little raspy or have to clear my throat. I
Yeah.
apologize. Um, but the town fight is over. Wow,
Mm-hmm.
that was a slaughter.
Absolutely. Panzer Grenadiers are just... I mean, Panzer Grenadiers are great, but they can need a little bit of help when outnumbered, like a platoon to one squad, essentially. And the Staghound's
Yeah.
coming in. The Somi's trying to do his best, but the Staghound's going to get
Oof.
good shot on the S-35, and we've got two more S-35s being barreled down the road.
You know, the interesting thing about that is that the Germans actually were leading on territory until just that moment.
Yeah, yeah. Just due to the southern territory gains or just slight gains of men to get. And Eugene's already trying to move a little bit down south. He realizes that, southern side is a bit vulnerable as he's moving up the Panzergrenadier to try to do something. But it's just this Schwerpunkt really up north is just, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of bloody stuff to put it scientifically. And we've got two 6-pounders coming in to help secure the stuff.
Thank you, by the way, for calling it Schwerpunkt and not Blitzkrieg.
Yep, yep.
It drives me up a wall. The proper term is, in fact, Schwerpunkt. Anyway.
Yep.
222 being brought on in, and these guys were much better in company of heroes than they are here, and especially against this kind of concentration, I'm not entirely sure what he's hoping to accomplish.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the 35Ss, maybe not the dispositions of them, but at least they're there to kind of contain as best they can. But he's not controlling a whole lot of territory. Probably would have been better to just stick a couple more light anti-tank guns and maybe an infantry squad.
Yes.
Regardless, though, one 6-pounder comes on in. I'm sure this is going to be a kill shot. No.
Kill shot?
Surprisingly
Kill shot? No. It would have been a kill shot if he was holding it sideways.
That is actually probably very true. One does go down, though. Second one is now completely out of the fight. Infantry Cromwell isn't really doing a whole lot, but who cares? He doesn't need to.
Nope.
When there's more infantry squads than there are German units, that's when you're in a bit of a hard place.
Yep, and essentially Harry Spider's meant to get some very nice kills after the start. And just in terms of the map, there's barely anything left on the field for Eugene. Down south here, Eugene does manage to pin down 6-pounder, but that's not really going to matter as Eugene taps out. And that's going to be the first of our first stocking stuffer.
Indeed. Actually, not a whole lot to really talk about here. Obviously, less than 600 points, 500 points. Actually, 600 points of kills. So how about we just jump right over to the second one? Sound good, Greg?
Yeah, I'll see you guys for match number 2.
Ladies and Germans, and we're back with game 2. This, of course, is Point de Hoc and Rang. Who are these guys sporting as divisions now?
Well, Eugene's now playing as the Guard Armor Division, and Harry Spider is playing as the 91st Luftlander Division. I was about to say Luftwaffe, but nope, they're on the land. They're not flying around.
Yeah, I would have to say the paratroopers aren't really particularly good at fighting up in the air in the first place.
No.
Certainly not this time. They didn't have a whole lot of planes to carry them around in. Before we actually really get into the meat of this game, I do want to say we do have another... Oops, well, the game's starting right now. But we do have ourselves another one of those mod games coming back out on Thursday. So, guys, feel free to come back and check that out. We're getting a lot of good feedback so far. Definitely want to see some more of it, though. Come back on Thursday. Actually, Proto Soccer features again. So the question is, does he play well, or
Shots fired.
Only time will tell?
Yep. But anyway,
Protos, I love you. Yep, go ahead.
for this match at the moment, it's really going to be a confrontation in the middle. And just looking for what Harry Spider has, it's like Faultjäger's AT gun and a Stu and some Ursatch. While Eugene, Stuart, Humber, and some regular infantry chaps.
I mean, on paper, the forces are fairly equal, but positioning can always take the cake.
Yep, and on a map like this, with all the hedgerows and whatnot, you can get some rather sneaky Panzerschreck or maybe Pack 36 kills if you manage to position your Faultjäger troops correctly.
Oh, Jesus, a Flammenwerfer up north. Oh my god, he's going to take out this Bedford, and the Stewart's going to run afoul of him. I can almost see it now.
I think...
Or not?
No.
Wow, he's getting super duper close. There's a Shrek right there to kind of just take point. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting call. But no. And Ulig is there. Alexander Ulig, the man with a plan, right in the center part of the field.
Yeah, the Faultjäger's kind of running straight into tank fire. Not the best idea. And the Pack 40's here.
Yeah, so the Pack 40 though should be more than easily able to clog up their center.
Yeah, and especially at that range, you can't really miss at that range with a Pack 40, I imagine.
Oh, but again, as we well know, the Germans will find a way to do it. The Stu is going to be engaging the Stuart, which, I mean, if this is War Thunder, the Stu always wins.
yeah. Because
I found the receiving end of that. I'm sorry, please.
Yeah, because the Stu in War Thunder has AP ammunition.
But not in this.
No.
So I'm Tempted to find this out. We actually have a very early Cromwell coming on in. Crew knocked out. All right. Well. Oh, by the way, did you see the new Death Diary that came out with Steel Division 2? I think it was about a day or two ago. Quite excited for it now.
It looks really cool what they're adding to the game.
You can fire on the move, and you can drive through actual light forests.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Yeah, some fresh reinforcements, but the main things, I'm surprised that it actually is as relaxed as it is.
Yeah, it's only a 50-50 at the moment, and the replay only has 2.5 minutes left, so let's see what happens.
Definitely amused by the fact that if you look at the command ranges of all units in the middle, it kind of like a giant Venn diagram, or maybe like a Mickey Mouse ears.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Very charming. It's a hidden Mickey out there. For you Disney fans, there you go. I thought you weren't going to have anything for you, but we do today.
Oh, maybe a pair of boobs.
True.
Maybe.
True. So if any teenagers out there, we got something for you too. Flamethrower moves up further to the north. He's chasing down that half-track and the infantry, but Ulig is leading a frontal charge. There's a reason he's a commander.
Yeah, that's how you command, right from the front.
Exactly. I mean, hell, Rommel even did it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Sort of.
The Fauchega, it's not in range, though, to get any Panzerfaust short show.
A small mercy for those tanks.
Mm-hmm. But Panzerschrecks aren't coming in, and Panzerschrecks, they do have the range.
Oh, God. This is going to be hellacious.
Yep, and then the Stuart is backing out, which is smart. He's run out of Panzerschreck range now, which is good.
No.
And Eugene's going to be moving a Humber, trying to get an angle down the road. Maybe it's like Panzerschreck's definitely going to try to wreck the Humber.
I didn't realize that was a Pack 40 is right now. He actually has that nice little line going through. It's only a couple hundred meters, but that's more than enough to lock that area down.
Yeah, and he almost has line on the road as the Cromwell comes down. So look.
Mm-hmm.
Panzerschreck comes in.
Wow.
Shrek's Stuart. That's pretty much max range. Bloody hell. And the Pack 40 engaging the Cromwell.
And the Stu takes out the Steward. Okay, so this is War Thunder. Traction wheels damage on the Cromwell. I imagine one more shot here. There we go. That's another kill. And the Panzerschreck claims more kills, I think, than any other Panzerschreck squad ever.
Yeah.
And it's not a trap. He actually does manage to make it out. And actually, the Panzerschreck to the north also gets a kill. That's the half-track, though, so we barely count that. Regardless, despite this, Yuejin still has a +1. Never mind, that's back to 50-50.
50-50 now.
And
yeah. He's going to tap out in like 20 seconds. And so, and I can understand, we're not like doing these replays like give Yuejin shit. It's just, it's Christmas and we just need something short to record, to be entirely honest. And it's to the finals. But, okay, so for the first match, I kind of understand tapping out that early because there really was no comeback. He just lost too much. In the second match, he probably could have made a comeback, probably, because the Luftlander can't exactly push too hard and too fast compared to Poe's. And he did manage to get some rather big kills, and that's very demoralizing. I completely understand, yeah. But there was some comeback potential. Yeah,
you mean guards, right?
Guards, my bad. Yeah.
Okay, I was just like, I know we were talking about the first game just a second ago. We are talking about this still, right?
But with guards, he did have some comeback potential, yeah. He only lost, I mean, losing the Cromwell, sure, is a huge deal, but you can set up like a second defensive line, but I don't know, I'm not Yuejin, I can't exactly say. Yeah, I mean, it's just the finals matches too, and he just had to fight his way through the losers bracket to get back up, so might be a bit tired at that point, which, completely understandable.
Exactly. So, folks, don't read too much into it. Like we said, just a couple of stocking stuffers out there. We want to make sure it was nice and fun size to get it into that, big sock. But again, be sure to come back on Thursday. We have a 2v2 that's gonna be served up for your viewing pleasure, and I'm super excited to have some more of that mod time. So, Rang, any final thoughts?
None at all.
Fantastic, folks. We'll see you Thursday. This is Conowwork.
I'm Rangru. Take it easy.